Hello, my name is Charles Brown, and I'm a Full Sail student. I am in the UI UX major, and I am currently taking Portfolio 3, and I'm going over the 1.4 project for planning. I'm going to talk about some of the steps that I took in order to establish my finished product. And what I chose was apparel because I thought that was the thing that was closest to my heart. And there was a specific project that I had in mind that I wanted to work on. So I chose that. So then going down, doing my brand research, I was able to kind of like go online and, uh, you know, do some comparable research because the company that I decided to do my project on is a very, very popular company. Um, and it's actually been a big part of my life growing up as well. So the project that I decided to work on, or the company um, that I decided to do my project for, was Louis Vuitton. So what I did was I went through, I found all the logos, I found some pattern styles, um, and I provided those, you know, in my brand establishment. So I also did the 3 user personas. We probably didn't have to do that many, but I wanted to kind of have a variation to choose from, you know, to kind of like sculpt my whole presentation or my case study around. And then going on, I did a mood board. I tried to encapsulate all of the things that I thought kind of matched the brand to give you that feeling of classy elegance. So, I provided different pictures that kind of, depict that mood. And then I did the style guide. I went over the fonts, um, showed what font they were using throughout the site and what have you. And then also provided the color codes and swatches of the colors. The color codes are great because to me, they deliver a lot of impact, but they're very basic and very monochromatic. So I kind of want to just give you an idea, show, kind of the layout of how they got to their concept for the logo and kind of everything that followed from there. And then when I went on to my inspirations, I was able to also go into Louis Vuitton's website. I know that you said that we could use kind of like screen captures or whatever that were close to what we were trying to do, but I was able to actually go on and find exactly what I was looking for. So in that, I provided some samples. I did the same thing in my product detail. Just went to their product page and kind of like took a look and see what I can find as far as matching items that would be close to the example that you showed. And then I went on to the in-store navigation. Now with that, I was not really able to find Louis Vuitton's exact matches to those items or whatever, but or the look of their walkthrough or in-store navigation. So I just threw up a couple of examples that I found in some of the links that you gave us. And then going on to product recognition. Again, that was pretty easy because obviously Louis Vuitton has a lot of clothes, a lot of products. They do a lot of different things from handbags all the way to shoes. So I just kind of wanted, I like Louis Vuitton because they did keep it simple. It's easy to go online and whether it be on your phone or whether it be on your computer and find items that you like and then try to match them up with your own particular style. They have a lot of colors and things of that nature to fit whatever, eclectic or diverse style that you might want to try. So that was the reason for that. And then I decided also to go into the AR VR side of it and do the try-on app because I thought for me, I've been messing around in other classes with try-on apps and like different things with haptics and so on and so forth. So I thought it would be an interesting program to work on or a screen to work on. So I chose for the next section, which is section 3, for the homepage. I chose my logos, my featured products, and then I added on to explore, shop, services, my Louis Vuitton and cart, and then for the product details, I just kind of went over some of the different things that I saw on the site to contact us, the favorites, to add to cart, that type of thing. And then, so for the in-store navigation, I put, some of the things that I found was proximity marketing grids, different layouts, free flow layouts, and visual cues that can kind of help the user to navigate through the site. That's really helpful. And then sensor-driven insight. And then for my product recognition, I threw up some of their, first of all, I went with their house icon, because that's what you see all over their wallets, their handbags, all of their products have their house icon on it. So I went ahead and put that up as something that I wanted to be recognized as well. And the Speedy, which is one of their signature bags, the Alma, which is another signature bag. These are all things that I featured throughout my case study. And their heritage, I went over the origin, which was 1854 to 1892, and then some of their historical travel products and the evolution of Louis Vuitton as well. And then after that, I did my user flow, which is pretty self-explanatory. The only thing that I found that was kind of like a challenge in this, because I would say that in going through the classes, I've learned how to establish a case study, but it's always time. It's always, trying to just get things done. Make sure that I'm, for each section, that I'm giving it my all, that I'm doing the proper research that I need to do, that I'm showing you the things that you're requesting, as I'm going through the product examples. So, and then the last one was the design recreation, which I took one of the home pages that I posted for my examples, and I recreated that, and I also did the AR virtual try-on, just because I thought that looked cool, and I know that was going to be something that I'd try to redesign in my project. So there are some examples of those as well. I didn't really have many challenges as far as that was concerned. The grids were pretty easy to set up, as well as the guides, and I was able to get everything lined up. And I think they look pretty good, but ultimately the decision is up to you. So like I said, I just wanted to kind of speak on my process, and that's it. Thank you for your time.